Welcome to the 411 podcast. My name is Anaz Jones. At name at 411 dot podcast. YouTube 411 podcast.
My name Ryan Jones, at name RKDJ, Instagram. Go ahead. Whoever want to go.
My name Shug. Instagram name Cream Shug. One time.
And I'm Deron. At name on Instagram is RICH.203.
All right, so first I want to talk about just like black-owned businesses in general. So with y'all two, y'all both have y'all own businesses or whatnot.
Sure.
Yes, you need
So-
to get this shit just
I got LC now.
LC.
So you guys, congrats.
Thank you,
Congrats.
thank you.
So with that being said, like y'all two, just like what made y'all develop y'all own like business or whatever? Like what was the push or either one of y'all could go first.
You want to go first?
Well, me with the clothing line, like I'm always been in the clothes. Like you feel me? I buy mad clothes, so I've just been watching clothes since I grew up, and I just watch designers, and I'm just like, damn, like I make my own clothes. So I just started making stuff slowly. Now I really like love this shit, so I'm trying to figure out new ways. Sooner or later, I'm gonna start stitching my own shit, like really be like the designers, you feel me? Like I'm trying to be like the black designers though, like the Pierre Moss and stuff like that. I ain't trying to be like Gucci and shit, you feel me? I want to be me.
So it's like anybody specifically that like you come to mind when it comes to like inspirations.
Pierre Moss, that's like
Pierre Moss.
he a black designer. When he first started, he did a collection about like Black Lives Matter on Fashion Week. Black Lives Matter. They boycotted his collection and everything because that's when this shit first started. So they didn't want to push it. They didn't want to push it to the Black Lives. Yeah, you feel me? They don't know how people was gonna take it. So they boycotted him. He thought like I'm over now. Then they ended up buying his collection for like $2 million. It was something like that. I was watching the interview. He's like one of the top fashion designers in the world. Like his shoes, when he drop a pair of shoes, they sell out. His clothes all sell out. And he young like us. He young too.
Right.
Like, so
That's what it's been about for me too. Like, so I started at YBA in the cafeteria. My junior year was 2018. So I was just basically like, all right, we about to graduate. I want to do something and I want to be a part of something that's going to be different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their plans on. I mean, I'm going to college or whatever the situation may be, but I don't want to work for nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody wants to really work for nobody, but I want to have my own. I want to be able to provide for myself. I want to make sure that I could put food on the table for my family and make sure it's from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the boss. I'm the CEO. So I brought up YBA, Young Black America. That's what it stands for. I got it from a Meek Mill song, YBA.
All right.
And that shit go hard, but that's besides the point. So I was just like, I wanted to incorporate like something like that's a movement, not just a clothing brand. Like something that really, sticks on the tongue, something that could, be I could have philanthropist ideas and do stuff like for YBA during Christmas, I did it was called #Feed the Streets, where I fed like 10 families for Christmas. So I just wanted to like have a umbrella company that has like a clothing brand and then go into philanthropy and all that other stuff. But yeah, it's just more about like just giving. It's Young Black America. It's about the youth, not about the old heads who always telling us, "Oh, you gotta do this, do that, and the third." Like it's about us young people getting money and just doing it our way. That's what it was about.
And then basically with both of you guys, like how do you continue to like put out like good quality like sweatsuits? I know you do sweatsuits, shirts.
Yeah, I ain't get
shorts.
to do sweatsuits yet.
I know you do t-shirts.
T-shirts. I'm starting to do coats and stuff now.
So how do you guys do you guys try it on and then ship it out, or do you guys just listen to what people want and then you guys oh, I'm gonna listen to you guys and then I'm gonna see what I could do? Like how do you guys what comes to mind when you try to basically
create an idea.
create ideas?
So kind of like the process of like what do you go through?
So my brand being the stuffers, pocket stuffers, me being pocket stuffers, I came up with that brand because I'm around people that, you getting money, your pocket's full of money. So my idea was my brand not towards kids in the suburbs or
minority
you feel me?
kids.
Yeah, you feel me? My
For
brand
the inner city.
for the inner city, for the people that's and doing what they doing, whatever. and getting money. It don't matter if you're doing it legal, whatever you're doing, how much money you put in your pocket, you stuff in your pockets, you get money. So a lot of my ideas come from money. Like, so the Stuffer Rose, the sweatsuits I just dropped, the Rose collection, I saw the money rose, and it was $100 rose, so I'm like, oh, that's nice. So how can I incorporate my brand with that? So I cracked the words of the Stuffers, and I put it inside of it, so like that's concrete. We come from the bottom. We come from the struggle. You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? Tupac, if we want to talk about it, but we ain't. So I came from the bottom. We come from the struggle, and we getting money. So this is how we gonna grow. We're gonna grow from our money. That's why all my ideas have a like background message. Like I made the PS on my shirts out of $100 bills. Cause we pocket stuffing, exactly. So we only want these hundreds. We want these blue hundreds. We don't want. We could take the 20s, 50s. Money is money, but we want these blue hundreds. We want the big money.
That's the goal.
We want the big money. And then I kind of and then I put the words and like scribble because Sean John used to do that, and that's when I grew up. Sean John was like the man.
Yeah, the man.
You had
Sean John. You had Sean John.
I feel like this.
Had a little sweatsuit on, little velvet, looking crazy.
With your little ones. You feel like you the man. So I just took some stuff that I used to wear. Like, I ain't gonna talk too much, but like I'm coming with my next design. I'm trying to incorporate that 2000s when we grew up vibe to our clothes because that bring back memories. Like, damn, remember I used to rock that FUBU. Remember I used to rock that Sean John or that Fat Farm. You feel me? All that like when you was kids that rock wear. Like, you feel me? I'm trying to incorporate some of their ideas and put it into mine. Like, just feed off of them. Like, you feel me? I'll be watching interviews with Diddy and people like that. That's how I get a lot of ideas too. Watching other people like that's doing it. Not somebody that could tell. Like, somebody could tell you. I could tell you like, yo, listen, go get money. But I ain't gonna get money.
Cause like
how can I
show me?
How can I show him something? How can I really take something? How can he take something from me if I'm telling him something that I ain't doing? You feel me? So I watch people that did it already and it's already got their milestones, and I'm just feeding on them kind of type shit.
And it's the same thing for me. Like for me, when I do a drop, like my first drop was called Stain Legacy, and it was tie-dyed. And the meaning behind it was just how the black community is just, our legacy has been stained. But that don't mean that we not going, like you said, rise from the concrete or whatever situation may be. And then my drop after that, it was like get rich, die lit, and it had to die lit upside down. Because when you die, you go, you know. And then after that, I had the Malcolm X t-shirts. And you know, it just all. Then I had a Dirty Man. This one was just about my friend. And they was saying I called him Dirty Man. So and he had dreads. So I just put a Rasta with the weed on it, and then put the Dirty Man on it.
And the one that I had.
Oh, the Umoja, that was for Kwanzaa.
Bro,
so it's just more like you coming up with ideas, and it's a process. Right now I'm working on shorts and for the females and for the men. So it's all about the process, and I don't try to rush it. That's another thing. You can't rush it, because if you rush it, you don't want to put out a product that nobody gonna wear, and listen. When you start your business, you don't have products that
everybody want. I went through that.
That was my next question.
It didn't sell. Like, and you get mad, and you like, cause I done put like $250 on hoodies, and it ain't sell the way I want it to sell. But it's okay, because that's a learning curve, and you gotta put it in. It's called like you just gotta sometimes fail to succeed. So that's what happened to me. Like I had a hoodie, like the dye list, they didn't sell that well. So I was like, I bet, what can I do to get better? And then I took feedback from people, from the consumers, and I was like, I bet. Some people do polls. I had like a group of people, like a little board or whatever.
Like a little group chat.
And I showed them, like, all right, so what y'all think about this? What y'all think about this before I even put money into it? Because I don't want to waste money, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it's really about, taking my time on the craft and trying to be different as well. You don't want to have a brand that has everything that everybody else got.
Right.
There's a lot of New Haven brands out here
that everybody
got. You feel what I'm saying? Like the new ones, like I forgot. I don't know what I call it. It's the plaid, but I got a skull with the eye on it, and it got the Y and the B upside down. So it's just more about being different. You can't.
You gotta be out.
Like I'm trying to get away from the T-shirt.
Nah,
but you know
what
I'm saying?
Going off what you said too, and people ask me this. Like I got this question in my DMs a couple times. Like, how do you start your clothing brand, or like, what is something that you should know and like stuff. They just ask questions like, because I'm doing it and I'm going through trial and error just how they at the beginning. So I could give them a little game, can't give them that much, but I'm giving it to them what I know. People think you just gonna start something. It might be a good idea to you. I might like this shirt. I might see this idea like, yo, I love that idea, bro. Let's do it. But other people might not see it like that. Other people might not like your idea as much. Other people might not support you as much because a lot of people don't wear your clothes. So that's a big thing too. A lot of people not wearing your clothes. People might think it look good, but
You think
They
it's based
follow
off? You think it's based
low-key
off
hate
just
shit.
clout,
it's not clout. It's not clout.
or like just being
It's
well
like-
known?
People, it's not being well known. All right, let's use designer clothing for example.
Right.
Because people think you got designer clothes, you got money.
Or you could dress, because nine
Yeah.
times out of 10, if just because you got
You got
designer
designer,
clothes,
yeah,
don't mean
you
a lot.
don't
like
mean
you
know how
a
to
dresser,
dress,
right?
though.
You
Yeah.
got
I've seen design
yeah.
put together disgusting,
But
though.
I wear designer and I don't wear designer clothes. Like I got
Yeah,
both.
you do
I got
both. Yeah,
a
you do
both.
both.
I got a both a lot, bro. You feel me? So, I'm gonna use this example. I went to Miami, right? And went with one of my friends, and I was around a group of people. They had designer on. You feel me? I had a shirt from Walmart and a pair of Hawaiian shorts with some good Nikes. Like so I bought some new Nikes. You feel me? It went with the fit. The fit looked good.
Yeah, okay.
All day, girls coming up to me like, "I like your shirt. I like your shirt."
And it's just some shit that
you
you
see
bought from
these? They
Walmart.
got
'Cause
Amiris.
Because they
it's
doing
the
it.
They
same
got
thing.
Amiris. They got
It's the same
Dior. They got Gucci shirts. All this. You feel me?
Because even if,
And you feel me? And
It's not about what you wear, it's how you
it's,
wear it.
exactly. And they was fly. Those people was fly. They was fly. But it's not about the designer. And just like people won't get your brand because it don't show that you got money. Like I'm just
Right.
wearing his brand. Like he a local brand. He a local brand. Like that's what they think. Like I got this local brand on. Like this don't really cost them too much. People ain't gonna think I really got it like that. Or some people just don't support because they just
They
Don't
just
support.
like in America, this is a proven fact. Black people are the biggest consumers of goods. We buy the most stuff. We buy the most stuff. We buy the most clothes. We buy the most cars. We buy the most chains.
Most
we buy
hair care products,
But
everything.
we buy everything the most.
Right.
But we're one of the lowest, like poverty like stricken communities, like group of people, black people. We are the lower half. We're not in the 1%. The people that's in the 1% with the billions and the millions. They're not buying all this stuff. They're making it. They're not buying it. We're the ones buying it.
Yeah.
So why not support another black person?
yeah, that's what I was trying to tell.
And,
like,
but I know how that get because
Yeah.
a lot of black people in businesses too are not professional.
That's another thing.
And I
unfortunate,
get
yeah.
it. I get it because when I drop something and a lot of people writing me, I don't. You feel me? With me
You
moving
can't-
around
yeah.
and
Yeah, that's
you
hard to
can't
get.
always get to everybody.
Or you got people like, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. All right, drop.
and then they never
They
come
don't
and
get
get
it.
Buy it.
They don't get it.
You
And
know
that-
how many
that
times
get
I
on my
held
nerves.
stuff for people and they never
Can't
came and
hold
got it.
That's what I'm saying. And I had to start thinking like, TJ Maxx ain't gonna hold this for you.
Yeah,
Macy's ain't
They
gonna hold this for you.
You gotta kind
So
of
why
treat it
am I
how
holding
like
this
the
for
big
you?
consumers treat
Why
you
you treating me like I'm not a
that's
store?
and that's
like
the problem. That's
You don't
the
look at
problem.
me the
And also
same.
'cause-
You don't give me the same respect.
And also because it's crazy because like I've seen this a lot where people think just because you know them that they finna get like the 5-finger discount.
Exactly,
Feel me? Like,
bro.
the
That's
same-
That's hard to say
and
no.
it's-
When you first start out, it's hard to say
hard
no
to
to
say
that
no.
because like this my
I-
man's.
man,
I'm cutting off 10. Now I'm not making no profit.
But I look at it
for
like
me-
this: if you my man,
Yeah,
you
you gonna-
want me to eat.
That's true.
Exactly.
Even
You
I
don't
was
go to
too.
Gucci and be like, yo,
I was
can I
talking,
get 20% off because you know,
Just 'cause I know
you.
you, feel me?
Like,
Like,
I
I don't
know,
work like
I know
that.
you.
I
Like,
was talking to like a young entrepreneur, Alan. He got Snucks. Just today, we was just talking, just like, bro. I told him
Shout
like,
out Snucks. Shout out Snucks.
I told him like when you just creating your clothing line, like he do everything, like he got the printer, all that. So I said when you creating it, it's gonna be times where some of your stuff just don't like it's like it's a dead period.
Yeah.
But now you look at it, you go, okay, now I can improve off that. So now I know what
Exactly.
people like and don't like. But then I also told him the support be wishy-washy. So when you even with like what everybody said, like when you go to like a store, like they're gonna look at, even if you ask for a discount, they'll probably give you a coupon like a 15%
like-
off.
And that should be
But
only
that's
$5
like
off.
$5.
you gotta sign up for something.
Yeah,
to get a
in
discount.
reality, you basically just taking
I
off
worked
the
in
tax.
retail
Because I worked in retail.
a
Like
lot,
most
bro.
of the time, even when I work in retail, they ask, yo, can I use your discount?
Discount, like, what's the
And you
coupons?
really-
what's the discount?
You
What's
only
the
get
discount?
you only get discounts if you're a loyal customer,
Yeah.
bro. Like so, you
Then-
gotta build that rapport.
Exactly.
Yeah, then I just kept telling him, like, even with y'all, like, even with both of y'all just being, like, black, young entrepreneurs, like, bro, you got, I know sometimes it's going to be hard, but like you said, like, don't even try to rush product just because people be like, yo, I need this. But then I realized, like, even what you said, like, when I went to PR, I showed you all my, when I went to PR, I showed them all my stuff, everything that I didn't have no designer. I had Polo because I worked there at the time, so I was getting discounts, and I had most of all the stuff that I brought from him that whole week. And then I had like 2 pairs of probably like other like tank tops or whatever. So I went to PR with no designer stuff. But you got people, even when you think about it, when you go out of town, they see the big V's on the back of your shirt. So they know what that is.
People
so like
love showing on the big.
then you
V's.
got Dior, then you got the purple jeans, like everything looks similar. So when you go OT like out the way and you come with something that nobody even got or nobody even seen in that area, you like when like I know like when like both of y'all, when y'all hear like reviews and be like, yo, I went somewhere and it was like, yo,
Where you get that
where you
from?
get that from? Now you like, oh, okay. Now it's like, now that helps you because then it's like dominoes. So you get that one customer that's OT, you ship them a shirt, then the friend like, oh, let me get one. Then it's like, then that's how you start to spread
Exactly.
Yeah,
spread
but
your worth.
Like one day he was in the DMV. He like, oh, somebody had your shirt on. I was mad excited.
So like,
'Cause,
yeah,
like,
the person you don't
and this is
even
when I
know could
first
just
started,
have
I'm
your
like,
stuff on.
Yeah, and the crazy part
Shit.
is about that, I went to college out of state and I be moving around. So every time I go somewhere, I meet people. Like
Right.
I'm a sociable person. Like I just talk to a person. So I be posting my clothes on like Instagram and stuff, and the people from that I know that's out of state will hit me like, yo, ship that to me right now before somebody that
It's
I
the
could
peop-
drive to.
It's
the
always,
say,
street.
hold
it's
it,
always
though.
the people that you don't know that support you the most.
Just to say that,
We was
too.
saying that
Just to
last
say
time.
That's
that,
with
bro.
any,
Just to
but that's
say
with
that.
anything though. That's with anything. That's with music. That's
Exactly.
with
Even with this.
with clothes. That's with podcasts. That's with if you selling here. Right? It don't matter what you doing. The people that you don't know will support you before somebody do.
And the support gonna come from the people that you know only when you up there, when you got the clout,
And they gonna be like,
when
oh,
you got a
yeah.
certain status.
Nah.
Yeah, don't lie, because they see the boat moving now. They
What's
see
that?
they see the ship taking off, so they try and catch it before.
Exactly.
They take off.
Like
but-
I was supporting you, and it's crazy. I started this clothing line for like people where I'm coming from. You'll be surprised. Most of my sales go to girls. I got a lot of my friends like you feel me? A lot of the people that support me. Like I got a lot of my friends that do support me, but most of my sales are women. Women will support you, will support
That's
a black
facts.
male before another black
facts.
male support them. And it's
That's
sad.
same for me. Most of my sales are from
Like
women too.
it's sad because like I can know you sell a shirt. You my mans. I can know you sell a shirt.
You,
And he sell a shirt too. Y'all shirt ain't really different too much, but y'all both I can pull both off. I call him because I don't really know him like that, and instead of buying your shirt, and that's what people do, and I be like, why? I don't get it. And if you don't like your friend design, you'll be like, yo, well, I ain't really like that one.
At least
but-
tell me.
Like, yeah, like
Yeah,
I ain't
like,
really
keep
like.
it a
I didn't buy
just,
that shirt.
Just in
That's
general,
review.
like just
if
in
you don't
general,
like it,
like,
all right. So if you're not
that's
gonna
what
buy
everything.
it, just tell me that you don't like it so I can better it.
Yeah, like, bro, I don't really like that. You should do something like this. I get one of those shirts if you do it
That's
like
better
that.
than saying quiet.
At the end of the day, everything is constructive criticism.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you
So
take
like
it-
shirt, podcast, music especially, that's another topic. But music, podcast, like even with this, like if y'all see I'm doing something wrong, let me know. And if with shirts, I think clothing lines, I want to say it's like harder. I want to say it's more easier, but it's harder for people to say, like speak up. Because they don't want to be that one person to be like, yo, bro. You know how like everybody be like, yo, bro, your shirt's fire, and then they be that one person be like, yo, bro. Yo. But then at the end of the day,
It don't matter
It don't
because-
matter to me because at the end of the day, like we making like our platforms just because we gonna take it on the chin and we could take the constructive
Yeah, exactly.
criticism.
If you in a business, you know everybody ain't gonna like you. If you drop music, everybody ain't gonna like your music. If you like. What you do, everybody ain't gonna be on.
Yeah,
it.
once you
If you
put-
trying to please everybody in
It's not
life,
gonna work.
yeah,
It's
Once you
not
put
gonna
yourself
work.
out there, you open
It's not
to
gonna
yeah, you
work.
feel me?
criticism
And
all
if
over
you
the world.
soft with it, like I got friends that tell me like, nah, bro, I like your design, but it's just not me. Or
Yeah, like, that's just not- that's
it's
not
just
my
not me.
style,
Or they be like, I think you should do a design like this. I don't really like that one like that, but people buying it and people buying it keep pushing it. But I think you should do one like this because I like something like this, something more simple. And I be like, word, bro, I respect that because you telling me instead of just sitting back like I ain't even gonna support.
Exactly.
And then listen and think about it. Just off of anything like music, the podcast, a lot of stuff like that. You get 1,000 views, right? You get 1,000 views.
Right.
You get 1,000 views on your thing. Like you can see it on Facebook. If somebody
Yeah.
view or Instagram, 1,000 people viewed your thing, right?
Yeah.
And you got 200 likes. It take 1 second to like something. You don't even gotta like what I'm posting. Just like it.
I mean, they look
I got
Yeah,
1,000
you don't-
likes.
you
Yo,
don't
so
even
if
gotta-
every person that 1,000 views tapped it, I don't even know what it is. I don't care. I just liked it. You got 1,000 likes right there.
But think about it, right?
You got
When
1,000
When
shares.
you look at all your followers, Facebook friends, Twitter followers, all that, everything is over. Let's say we're just gonna say at the least 1,000. Pretty sure your regular page probably has over 1,000. Yeah. Your regular page has over 1,000. Your regular page and my regular page. So if you even look at your follow, like why? That's why like sometimes it's weird. Like why am I following that many people?
Exactly.
Then it'd be like, then you look at your views, then it's like, then I'm not the person that social media, like the likes don't matter, but bro, if you viewing my stuff, like if I repost it and you view it, it only take 2 seconds, like you tap it to view the post pops up. Only thing you gotta do is double tap it.
check the insights.
You like, bro,
You got a post
don't gotta
that
repost
got
it. You
100,
can
100
and
likes,
then-
but it's
and then-
400 views.
And
or
then
400.
even with YouTube,
Like, it's crazy.
if you post, like, say if I post this, like if I post any video, it will tell me like where my viewers are actually coming from.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like what's like what area, like so. I see everything, so it's just basically the support is weird. But me as a young podcaster, I'm taking stuff on the chin. Like even sometimes I text these, so I be like, yo, bro. Like even when we first started, I was like, yo, bro, I don't think we should do this, that. Then it was like, all right, cool, you should do this, that. But then I realized I can't please everybody, so I'm gonna post it here. And if you don't see it here, don't know what to tell you.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna post where I want to post just because off the strength, that's what's gonna help me build my brand and expand to like wider views and have people actually end up making money for it. Even though like that wasn't my point, but it's still I'm putting in money. I might as well get something out of it. So it's more so just. I want to say the support is weird. Like with people, I just feel like if you're gonna view somebody's stuff, like me personally, like I said, I don't care. But if you're gonna view my stuff and then not like it, just unfollow me, bro. It's not.
Yeah, because
nah,
I got over
it's
5,000
weird.
followers on 4,000 on Facebook and 5,000 on Instagram, about 2,000 on Twitter. My views and my likes don't add up. And then just be like, oh, y'all people follow me. I should at least have 1,000 likes.
At the least, though.
1,000.
That's what I'm saying,
At
at the
least
least.
1,000.
You can't even.
At the
I don't even,
least.
I get 500. I be like, yo, that's lit.
Then you see
I be
like,
like, that's lit.
it'd be crazy. Like you'll see a famous person, like soon as they post, they'll like. I'm like,
They
damn.
gotta follow me,
30
bro.
seconds, 40 seconds. I be like,
But you
seconds ago.
gotta get, like, even with music, anything. I tell all my friends that do music, and I also do music. I know people that came to me like, yo, I really like your song, but why you didn't share it? Why you didn't like it? Like, it take a second. Literally, I could go to a post, tap the little.
You don't even gotta press. You don't even gotta write anything.
With the little paper plane.
You don't even gotta write anything.
I tapped the screen twice.
You don't even gotta write anything.
You
Even
can
with
take
Facebook.
paragraphs. You can write statuses, but you can't tap the screen twice just to
Cause
share.
even with Facebook, you gotta tap. You share, then you post. It's 2 seconds.
And it's okay if you don't like what people
Yeah.
do. That's okay. I'm not saying you gotta like everything somebody do. That's cool. But support is free. That's all I say. Support is free. Support is free. If I'm your friend, cause you got me as a friend on social media, you're not just keeping me as a friend on social media because it's something. Even if
Or
you
you
think
just
I'm cute and you like what I do, you could like my post and you can share it. Cause you my friend on social media. And no lie, somebody write me in the DM like, yo, share my post. Or they be like, yo, you see this post? I always like people post.
Yeah,
No lie, I go down my social media and just go like this. On Instagram.
And people know me, man. I'm never. If I see it and we like cool, even if we
support.
not, I share it just because.
Just because, bro.
People
And
don't
then
think
even
like
if
that,
people
though.
like, cause sometimes people DM me like share my post, I wouldn't even hesitate, bro.
Yeah, I don't even
write
think
something.
about it.
I don't even think about it because at the end of the day, bro, we're all in the same spot, bro. Nobody's over each other,
It'd be
bro.
a crab in the
Bro,
barrel
bro,
mentality.
we all-
sometimes,
we
cuz.
all from the same, like we're all from the same spot trying to, bro, we're all trying to, I don't know, whoever's trying to stay in New Haven, you're bugging. I don't care what
you
you,
ain't-
what you
if
trying
you
to
in
do.
New Haven,
If you in
you-
New Haven and you trying to stay here, bro, you're bugging, bro. Your
I don't
mindset
know.
is terrible,
Bro,
bro.
not even
That's
you
terrible.
bugging. If you try to stay in New Haven without millions,
Yeah.
like
I wouldn't even stay in New
If
Haven.
I got $1 million,
I'm not gonna be in
I got
here.
a house here.
You
Yeah,
order
bro.
that?
I got a
You
house
just
here,
buy the
bro.
house here. You
I'ma
want
be
it.
in-
I got a house
You
here,
like
bro.
Ray
I'm
Allen.
out,
Ray
bro.
Allen just got a
Okay.
house in Connecticut.
Hey,
I
I'm gonna
don't
be in
live here.
Greenwich. I'm gonna be in Greenwich.
man.
Somewhere, and I could come back to
I'ma
New
be
Haven.
with-
It's an hour drive.
Yeah.
I'ma be in the suburban
Go get
area.
some Mama Mary's.
Somewhere.
Yeah, don't.
Stanford or something like
It's
that.
just
Some
like,
Jordans.
yeah,
You feel me?
bro.
Go
Yeah,
get-
maybe if I
But-
come back, I'm gonna buy the block. That's about
Bro,
it.
yeah, bro, bro.
And that's another thing.
Like
People
invest
don't
in
see it
yourself.
like
We
this.
making too much money in the hood, but we're not buying back the blocks.
Cause
Bro.
you gotta realize the black dollar circulates in our
Bro,
community for
people
like
don't
6
know.
hours. I
People
think.
not
Max.
educated.
I
People
don't
don't
think
want to be
people- yeah,
educated
because
on stuff like that.
I'm gonna be honest, because if people think about the money that they make, bro, they could be gone.
Bro,
If we think, cause we're the
But we
big-
don't
like you
always
said,
have to
so
go
what?
anywhere if we
People
put it
think
back
so.
in our community. That's what
you
I'm
gotta-
saying.
that's what I'm saying.
I
But
get that. I'm saying,
but it doesn't
like,
stay in our communities for that long.
Our first thing is like, oh,
Leave.
get money, leave the hood.
Yeah. Because even with
Then it makes it 10 times harder for the next kid because
Yeah,
they got the same
'cause
idea that you want to do and they want to be
was-
just like you.
yeah, because
But
I was
you can make
watching
it
a
easier for
video.
them.
I think it was the G Herbo one. It was like $1 million. It was a podcast or whatever. He said the hardest thing he did was had to leave like his neighborhood or whatever, because he knew like he was gonna take criticism just because he left.
Yeah.
But for me, it's only certain stuff, like especially like here, it's only certain stuff you could do because the support is like, again, like we said, the support is weird, and then you don't want to put yourself in a bad situation where you in a hating situation and then feel me, you get killed, shot, whatever.
Yeah.
Also,
I don't think you should stay there while you hot.
Yeah, of course not.
Leave,
Yeah,
but then at least put
Yeah.
back into the community.
Yeah, just a little
like
bit.
every rapper, every philanthropist or whatever they do, they always put back into their community.
Right.
You don't gotta you don't fucking live there.
you gotta
yeah,
understand
you
that.
just
Bro,
show them that you like.
Bro,
show 'em
you
people,
care, you know
people
what I'm
don't
saying?
understand the problem with Connecticut, like the whole Connecticut. We're not on the map for nothing. You feel me? I could say New York. I say New York. You can name 10
I mean,
things.
we probably
What
know
you
for Yale, that's
you.
it.
You could
That's
could
it.
name 10 things people know New York for. Rappers, clothes, Times Square. You can name mad shit for New York. I say Cali. You start naming weed, mad stuff. Atlanta. Oh, this is
That's
in
a good
Atlanta.
point.
What do you say? I
That's
be
a
on
good
Twitter
point.
Space. I be on the space on Twitter, and then when I say Connecticut, they say, "What do you do out there?" Because we're not on the map.
'Cause
Because
even-
everybody,
yeah.
because we don't have our own original style here.
Right.
More
Like,
people
you
just come to
feel me?
Connecticut to retire.
Bro, people come to Connecticut because people in Connecticut don't realize you live one. Like, imagine if I open this door and we leave. When we gotta go, you gotta open the door. He go through the door first. He open the door. He go through the door first. Nas follow behind him. You follow out. I go through. What happened? He opened the door and we went through it. You feel me? Somebody get their foot in the door to mainstream. Connecticut is on the map. That's what happened with Chicago. When that Chicago movement hit, when Chief Keef got on,
Oh yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
that
niggas
moment
wasn't-
was like, wow, niggas was not listening to Chicago. We was listening to
outside of Kanye.
We was
That's about
listening
it.
to Lil Wayne, T.I.
Nah.
New York was hot back then.
Now
Kanye was
Chicago
like-
over.
Niggas listening to Kanye,
But
but
no, but Kanye can't like that was early
Yeah, that was
2000s.
early.
Drill music
crazy.
was
That's
not
But now,
nothing.
Nigga, that
now
your
it's
era was
international.
crazy.
That shit
It's
is cool like
international. It's
fire,
in UK. It's
Yeah.
That
international.
shit
That's
was
a good
fire,
point.
Bro,
That's a
Love
good point.
Sosa. Don't
Chief
like
Keef
it.
got on. Chief Keef put his mans on. Chief Keef put his mans on. Then the
the
block,
problem.
the
Even his-
whole,
even his ops
bro,
got
just,
on.
yeah, cause people want to
They
know
got
now.
on from dissing him.
Because people want to
Exactly.
be so into their lifestyle. You gotta
Yeah.
give people something to follow. Like I said, Connecticut doesn't have their own style.
People are
So
obsessed.
what do we give the world to follow? To be interested in?
That's a good
That's
point.
the point. You gotta
Let's
have
start with this.
a reason to be interested into something.
'Cause even-
People like
yeah.
YoungBoy because, you feel me? They could copy YoungBoy style. I'm out here jumping with guns, doing reckless shit.
Ignorant.
You feel me? People like Pooh Shiesty, nigga, cause Pooh Shiesty, I'm jumping around doing ignorant shit. OTF because I got something to follow. You feel me?
4K Trail.
Yeah, you feel me? With Chef G and them Blicky niggas came on, they had something to follow.
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke. People don't even realize Pop Smoke was only a thing for a year. He gave y'all something to follow so hard.
People just want to be a
They
part
gave
of
him
something.
something. Yo,
I
he
wasn't
gave
even
people
thinking about
something to follow so hard. Welcome to Party came out. Then he's like, all right, They like what I'm doing. I'm gonna push it. Woo crazy.
Woo.
I'm woo
Wow.
crazy. The world say woo. When people say, yo, people was saying, yo, let me get some weed. Instead of saying, let me get some weed, they were saying, yo, where the pasta at? That's a whole dead person from Chicago.
Right.
They gave you something to follow so much
Or
that you
smoking Tuka.
that you feel me
Tuka.
smoking Tuka. They gave people so much to follow that they felt like they was in their life for.
Yeah,
like, you
everybody-
feel me? You gotta give people something to follow.
Everybody swore they was from 60. They hated
Yeah,
63rd, bro.
Yo,
now, though.
Yeah,
even
bro.
now to this day, you gotta just give
People just want to be a part of something.
a part of something. You gotta give people something to follow. When they life get too boring and they don't they don't got enough money, you gotta give them something to follow. Like this Detroit wave that's going on. We will tell you, I've been listening to Detroit rappers since 2000 I was in high school, since 2014, 2015. I've been listening to them. Now it's crazy.
Sada and
They,
Everybody-
yo, they,
everybody
bro,
listens
they're
to 'em.
mainstream crazy. I was like, yo, where did they come? Like, when did everybody start listening to them? Now everybody want to do that. Ooh, slow down, like that type of style, bro.
Oh, that's where the Coochie Man from?
Yeah, Detroit,
Yeah.
bro. That
Oh,
that style
I figured
pull
that.
on
I heard
because
that. I figured
they
that.
gave somebody something to follow. You give somebody something to follow.
Only take
they're
one
gonna take
person.
it on, bro. That's all. You
Like
gotta
they-
be.
Yeah,
or-
honestly,
like our
only take
biggest
one
artists
person.
were like Snoper, but
Bro,
like
tell me something from Connecticut that's organic. Like that's natural, bro.
I mean, dumbing
dumbing out.
That's the
That's-
yeah,
that's
and
it.
that took over. Yo, that
Yeah,
and people
that's
would have
it.
pushed that movement
That's what I'm saying.
crazy.
We the
That's
pushed
what-
it,
that's
yeah.
how it-
Listen, if Snoper our biggest artist right now, right? Probably got the most attention. If she would have pushed that movement,
But listen,
then
you
it
wanna
would've-
know why? Crabs in the barrel.
But I done seen some
860
people out
860 was rocking with Ali, wasn't rocking with Ali Man because he took 860 been doing that. That been
Oh, yeah,
they've been
yeah.
doing that since.
But it don't matter, though. We
They've
all
been
from
doing that since
CC.
we was Harlem shaking, bro. They got mad because people want to be known for.
What
For
they-
the
what they
creator, bro.
made.
You
Bro, it
get what
don't
I'm trying to
matter,
say?
'cause we all from Connecticut,
yeah,
though, so
bro,
it don't
they
even
don't-
matter.
Like I
because
said,
ain't nobody outside of Connecticut
it's
gonna
like we
know.
all, like I said, back to you opening the door and we going out. Now, if we all go to the door and start fighting, trying to get out at the same time, we never gonna fit.
Man, everybody go
We
through.
never gonna fit. If we all try to get to the door and fight for the door, we never gonna fit through that door.
Right.
4 niggas can't fit through one door. It's not gonna happen.
Single file line.
You gotta. I don't care. Look, I don't care if now it's first, because I know I'm still getting to my destination.
Exactly.
Because you
Everybody
wanna-
wanna be the top. That's the problem.
Everybody want to be known for the first person.
It's not.
I don't
Don't
care about being the
matter.
first person.
If we all eat and we
I care
care.
about being, once I get to my destination, yo, I'm going to
don't-
leave my mark.
people don't
You
think
feel
about
me?
it like
I'm
that.
going to leave my mark. People, because listen,
That's how envy
DMX
and
was not the
jealousy-
first rapper. We was just talking about music.
Nah,
DMX
he
wasn't
wasn't.
the first rapper.
But he made his
left
mark.
Jewels and them was not the first group. Dipset wasn't the first group.
they made
but
their
they left
mark.
their mark. 50 Cent wasn't the first. 50
never-
Cent, but he left his mark. You
You know
feel
what
me?
I'm saying? That's the only
It's
thing
just
it is
once
at
I
the
get
end
through
of
the
the day.
door, I'ma leave my mark on
And
this
then you
shit.
gotta keep your foot on the gas.
Bro,
Don't get
and a lot of
comfortable.
people just think it's too much money out here, bro. We don't gotta compete. We're not competing.
We don't gotta be killing each other. We don't
But
gotta
I'm
be
not
none of that.
competing with him. This is my little cousin. I ain't competing with him because he made clothes. If he hit me like, yo, bro, where you get this from? Bro, I'ma send it to him. It's some
that's-
local
that's the
brands.
next- that's
and
the
some
next
local
one, right?
brands won't do that for you. If I was giving advice to somebody, free game, trying to start a business, whatever, or like music, whatever you do, I just going off what you said, because you took something I was gonna say, plan, because writing it down, I came across millionaires, bro. I came across a millionaire, and I'm telling him about my clothing line. He like, you got a business plan? You got something you can sell to me right now? What if I was willing to give you 50,000 right now to your clothing line if you had the plan? I didn't have no exact business plan. I didn't have no exact direction. A man without direction is just a man walking. If I tell you, yo, Nas, let's get in the car right now, and we don't got nowhere we
just
go.
gonna be
We're just
sitting
gonna be
there.
driving.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
No
driving. We're gonna be
direction.
Wasting
taking
gas.
lefts. We're gonna be taking
Taking
rights.
rights.
We're gonna be going
Stopping anywhere.
We're just gonna be driving. But we got a destination. We're gonna put it in our iPhone if we don't know where to go and
Right.
get there the quickest route we can. That's
Ways.
why you gotta find out your destination. You feel me? You gotta know where you trying to end up. Everybody's destination ain't the same. Just like I said earlier, our race ain't the same. So you gotta just know where you wanna be and what you wanna do. And another thing is, don't let people change you from being you. Like, don't get discouraged because it's like, I know it's gonna be hard times, but don't give up. Don't let people opinions take you from what you want to change you so much. Take into what they say into consideration and then make it your own thing. Don't take theirs and try to be them. Because nobody's living your life. You do what you do for you. Like if somebody told me like I don't like the stuffers, I don't like the pocket stuffers idea, I don't like it, scratch it all, and I did that, I will be losing myself.
And then they'll look like they're winning.
I'll be losing myself because the pocket stuffer means something to me because I was really doing what I'm promoting. You feel me?
Right.
So that's why you don't let people change you from yourself. Don't let people direct you in paths that you don't want to go down. You can listen to what they got to say, but your plan, stick to your plan and figure out the quickest route to your plan. You might have to take lefts and rights, but you're gonna get there.
You gotta come over here.
You gotta come over here,
They
though.
never could hear you. When
You gotta come over
Yeah,
here.
they couldn't hear you last time.
For real. All jokes aside. What would be advice that you'll give to a young lady that would want to be in the situation that you're in right now?
Advice I would give young women. Fuck these niggas.
Wow, it's bad
And-
advice.
No, seriously. Even men. Fuck these bitches. And you know the nicest way possible. And worry about yourself.
I get what she get.
Like, literally worry about yourself. If you have a vision, because that's where it starts. Like, you know, we don't put all of our all into our dreams and our aspirations. If you have a dream or aspiration, if you have purpose, if you have a skill, fuck everything else. Just do that.
Free game.
Free game. Knowledge
game.
from the camera.
You should have like the little bomb effect.
Mine
Sound
would be,
effects coming.
Mine would be me personally. I had it like I wrote like I've been planning to have a pod. Sugar tell you I've been planning to have a podcast since I came home from school. Before COVID hit, like just watching, like even watching podcasts, watching
Joe
the
Budden
little.
podcast. I love the Joe Budden
watching like Skip,
Free.
Stephen A.
Yo, you
Just
got
like-
You watch
like,
the Gilly
oh,
and
Gilly,
and
Gilly,
kids, bro, they-
yeah. Free game. That's free
they're-
game.
Yeah, you feel me? Because they're just free. They're themselves.
Even that, but not. I want to say more so like them, more so
Yeah.
because it's like it's free. It's not
It's
TV.
organic.
It's organic. So like them,
People love organic.
them. I Am Athlete. Just watching. I watch.
Oh, yeah,
like
I
all
like
of
that
that.
too.
Like I watch podcasts. Like I don't even watch TV no more because I'm so locked in on trying to like be like legit. So like only thing I do is watch podcasts. And what I tell everybody is if you want to start it, I know a person that'll help you start a podcast. So I know a person that'll help you start a podcast, and then just have a plan. Like with me personally, my free game still everything. You could do everything with podcasts. Don't try to do it every week because sometimes you're gonna run out of ideas. Like you're gonna run out of content if you try to do it every week. Then you're gonna try to push the content where it shouldn't be. It's not gonna be great.
It'll be bullshit.
Yeah, it's gonna be
You're
like
just gonna be talking.
yeah, you're just gonna be talking instead of like actually thinking about what like real world stuff actually sells. Like currently right now, if you're talking about real world stuff, it's gonna like get more views just because everybody could connect to it. So I would say personally, if you want to get into a podcast, do it. Like just make sure you have a plan, but don't try to rush. It's with podcasts, I would say it's never a rush like thing, but I would say don't try to do it every week. Like there's no timetable on a podcast. You could do it whenever. You could do it every 2 weeks. You could do it once a month. Just make sure you're consistent with your. Either you're doing once. If you're gonna say you're doing it once a month, make sure you're doing it once a month. If you're gonna do it every other week, do it every other week. If you're gonna try, I wouldn't suggest you do it if you're just starting. Like if you're like already like you have the followers, you have the platform, you could do it every week. But if you're just starting, like I would say once a month or every other week is good, just because you could gain knowledge just from that one video that you put out a month or the two that you put out every month, because you're still gaining content from them 2 weeks that you first put it out and then the next 2 weeks that you put it out again. So I would say don't rush no content that you put out just because it's not good. Because podcasts, you need to like, you're giving free game to anybody that you're trying to give like free game to your audience. So I would just say personally, if you want to do a podcast, do it. Just make sure you have a plan, but just don't try to rush and always stay consistent. Like that's what everybody in here I tell. Oh yeah,
but
just stay. Just that's anything. Just stay consistent, because once you fall off, sometimes even when you fall off, it's that next person. Like I want to say they're waiting for you to fall off, but if you fall off,
They next up.
They're next
No,
up.
I don't want to use this example on staying consistent because I don't want to talk about this guy. But 6ix9ine, for when he first came out,
Nah,
you remember when he first came out, his buzz hit.
Yeah, he
It
was consistent.
crazy.
He was consistent.
He was consistent because
He
he
was
knew
consistent.
Blueface.
Yeah,
When my buzz is
he's
my
consistent.
buzz, I'm
He
gonna
was
give y'all
consistent.
the most I can because I know this ain't gonna last forever.
All right.
Hello?
The rappers we was listening to 10 years ago, we ain't bumping now.
Right.
A lot of them didn't make it because they lost their buzz.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Okay, I got my money while I had my buzz and I set myself up for later.
Yeah, because even with rappers, like certain rappers that you say now, like J. Cole, he'll drop something, but he's so like
Revered.
He not
revered.
getting NBA YoungBoy numbers.
He don't.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But I'm saying if he was to drop something right now, he'll get them numbers probably like
Because
time.
people
Kendrick too, and I don't
because
know.
people want to see where he dropped
But
because
I
he's
don't-
so golden.
That's the reason we're gonna get into rap too. But that's the reason why I really don't like YoungBoy because he put out too much content.
Nah, but
I would say this because
I'm alright.
you have like as a fan, I like when rappers make me wait. Like as a fan, like drop a little something and then make me wait. Like I like when like rappers post an album and they post like 3 songs. Like yeah, they'll post like 3. Like they'll post the album on Apple Music. Like they'll do track 1, track 2, have a song, like skip another song, and then like the ending is like a song. I like when they do that because now you waiting for that drop date. You waiting for the 23rd or the 30th or the end of the month, the end of that week. When it hit 12 o'clock and then at midnight when you play the song, now everybody waiting. So when you go on social media, everybody like, yo, y'all gotta listen to this, y'all gotta listen to that.
even one.
But
Him,
the
he
goal
just
for
dropped.
that-
He just dropped too
Nah,
much.
but the goal for that though, like if you're a local artist, I feel like
Yeah, okay, that's different.
I feel
okay.
like
yeah,
because
you right.
a lot of our local artists really think they mainstream.
Right.
You're not mainstream.
Yeah, but you can drop one
You
song. and
drop
then
one song and be like, yeah, now y'all gotta wait
you
for
a-
me to drop my next
You a
song.
local artist drop every day. That's
And
how I
yo,
feel about
I
it.
feel like this, like because
Flooded.
like once I started making music, like I always used to rap and do stuff like even make songs, like make music, but I never dropped it, whatever. I feel like once I dropped my first video and people like, yo, I like that, and like the buzz caught on, I was supposed to follow up with something crazy. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm just saying like something
You feel
I
like
did
you took
wrong.
too long.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I was supposed to follow up with something crazy because I feel like as a rapper that's local and trying to get on, you never know when your time gonna come.
That's
you
in
never
general,
know.
too.
You never
That's
like
in
with
general.
anything. You never
Yeah.
know. So you gotta be ready for your buzz to catch on. Like so when your buzz catch on, you got
gotta
another
drop-
song. Like
yeah.
yo, I don't care if people don't even like. They're gonna tune in. If their song is trash, they're still gonna tune in
Nah,
because
'cause-
your last song was
Cause your
fire.
first shit was
Yo,
like the way you gonna
yeah, you feel me? And people like, yo, why you didn't
That's
have another
good.
video?
It was
Because
tough.
I'm like, yo, now I waited too long. Now I gotta.
Now
I
it's-
gotta
now it's
reignite the buzz.
You feel
But
me?
for me, with YoungBoy though, like you may not like it though, but I like my artist, like one of my favorite artists, cause YoungBoy, like he my top 5. You know, he number 2 for me, right behind Uzi. But I like an artist that never makes like some artists like Uzi. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Even though my favorite artist, he made me wait 2 years for Eternal to take. So I was kind of like, damn, like as a fan, like you kind of damn near starving for some music. So I like the fact that YoungBoy like never lets his fan base like even get to that point where people may say that he's flooding the market, but at the same time, it's always content there.
It's music, but to
It's
me,
quality
I feel
over
like,
quantity.
No, but
I
it's
feel like
but
the
the quality,
music
but the
sounds
quality
the same
is.
because he
But
pushes
it's
it so much.
But it's. I'm trying to tell you though, like
you,
it's really not the same though.
it's not. It's different lyrics.
YoungBoy definitely is a diverse artist, and I really don't like when people say that YoungBoy, cause like that, I ain't gonna lie, that shit be
You
getting me.
would think he know it,
No,
bro.
that's what get me
Yeah,
tight.
The way
'cause I'm
these
like,
young boy fans
Nah,
really
bro.
advocate for this, man. You think
Because
they
you
know
gotta-
him,
I don't
man.
think, like-
it's getting weird.
I
This
don't
is
think like
cultish.
some of y'all really like listen to like the lyrics though, or what he be saying. Like he not just some angry nigga that
No,
just
we
be
not. We
rapping.
don't say that.
I'm
but
not saying
Nah,
that.
I'm not
listen to
saying you.
lyrics.
No.
I listen to lyrics, but I feel like
I'm more of a conscious person
like
anyway.
I like the baby. I like the baby.
That nigga-
Before the baby,
the garbage.
Before the baby caught on, before he was who he is now, I was listening to the baby.
I heard
'Cause my
today-
brother,
when I heard
my
today
brother,
about
my
the
brother
baby,
from North Carolina.
I'm on
so
the
he was
yesterday
pretty.
after when to pick me up a bad.
But
I
all
heard
his,
that. I
his,
said,
his music,
his
yeah.
older
all
stuff,
all his music is starting to sound the same.
Yeah.
I don't
Same
like artists that
punchline,
sound the same.
same stuff.
G Herbo's one of my favorite artists, bro. I had to like sit back and like, yo, bro, a lot of his music started to sound the same. Now he's switching up his flow. He talking more black empowerment in his flow.
Bro, and when Herbo get to talking, man,
it's real.
crazy.
But like I like,
get to
but
talking,
Young Boy is
man.
like he's still diverse in his like. For me, yeah, you got your gang, then you got your for me.
I love
Yeah,
female
you got
music.
your love your female music. Then you got your for me like your thug cry music. It's like
Nah, he's
it's-
definitely diverse.
he definitely he's very
But
diverse as an
it's-
artist.
The music is just not good.
Yeah.
I don't like.
I just because I listen to it and I say that.
He just dropped.
I used to like Young Boy. You know when I stopped liking Young Boy after when he made that song. I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in
Nah, that
2000.
song-
Nah,
that song bump.
I like that song. That's one of my
That song
favorite.
bump.
Yeah,
If you play that song, I'm
That
gonna say
song
yo.
bump.
Yeah,
And the
Young Boy
shit before
too,
that,
bro.
and the
What?
shit before that,
Hot
I
now.
like. But
Keep
now anything
up,
after
I
that,
like
anything
it.
after that, I'm like, I can't get with it, bro. I don't know why.
To me, it's the music to me, and the sound, the style. Is
I don't
just,
want that. I don't want that.
It hurts.
content.
It literally hurts my
Lil
ears.
Top, you gonna tell me
to
Lil Top
hear-
was some heat?
Bro, it doesn't sound good, bro.
Yeah, you gonna ask
Do you hear what you're saying? That
I'm
sounds
really top.
good. That
Because
doesn't sound good to
you
me.
gotta realize though, everybody what they look for in music ain't the same, bro.
Right.
Me, I look for music. I look for flow. I look for something that's catchy. I look for something that
I need
when I
lyrics.
hear it, bro,
I need
I'm
to
like,
feel
damn.
what you saying.
Like I need something I could bump my head
Also,
to, and I
the,
could really
the
vibe
production
out
got to be
to.
good
Nah,
too.
I get what you're saying. I got different music. I got music when I want to be turned. I got music when I want to vibe. I got music when I'm chilling, getting high. But I feel like the most music I listen to is music that I'm gaining something from,
Yeah.
or somebody that can relate to
Exactly.
what I'm going through. Like I listen to Core because Core gives me like I
Straight
can
out
feel,
the trenches.
yeah, I can feel his pain when he spit. You feel me?
Everybody out
I ain't
the
go through
trenches.
I ain't go through
Some
every
people-
situation he went
yeah.
through or stuff like that. But I could at least feel like yo, I could imagine how that feel. You feel me?
Facts.
I'm not living Young Boy.
'Cause
Like,
then-
I ain't
but
running
then-
around the streets with Draco
Yeah, then you gotta remember-
and spinning blunts.
Yeah, then you
I feel
gotta
all
remember
day.
some people
Ignorant
just
shit.
don't
Like,
have.
He's not even living that life. half the
Some
time.
people don't have the intelligence to listen to certain rappers. Like
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying,
certain
man.
People say
like
Dave East is trash.
some people can't
How?
listen to East.
Nah, How is
Some
East
people can't listen to
trash?
East.
They don't have that.
Some
mental-
people
Nah,
can't
nah,
listen to Cole, and some people
I
can't
got
listen to
them.
Kendrick.
Me personally,
Some people can't listen to
I
pop.
listen to Cole, but like I don't.
Right. Some people
I
just
don't
can't
listen to,
digest it.
Like Dave East, bro.
And it's
like,
not- it's not
I'm not
their
giving
fault.
Dave East a
They
challenge.
just wasn't
bro,
born
but
with the-
I'm sorry, bro.
with
Just
the
like
medulla.
With Tupac, we got to understand. We gotta really like be honest, bro.
So you want to call Dave East trash, but you like Lil Uzi.
Yeah.
You like your
my
first two
gosh.
rappers was Uzi and
and
Young Boy,
Bro, come
and
on,
you
bro.
don't like.
What is
All
there-
right. So
My question is-
who's your top 5 legends? Don't
Top 5 legends.
Don't give me
in
now.
order. I know in order. I'll give you an order.
I just want to hear this.
I got Drake.
Okay.
I got Big.
Okay.
I got Kanye.
Okay.
I got Wayne.
Okay.
And number 5, I put Cole.
Say Tupac. Cole. Drake is not top
No,
5 rapper all time.
You can't argue people's
Nah,
opinion on music.
okay.
So who's your top 5?
We gonna talk about Tupac.
Alright, who's my
wait,
Tupac
hold on.
is the worst rapper to ever
I
grace
didn't
the
say
mic.
Tupac.
Yo, what's your
Tupac
top?
is the worst
Alright,
rapper to ever grace the
No,
mic.
we gotta
I'm
ask
sick
that
and
question though.
Alright.
At some point, bro, we gotta just be honest with ourselves.
Can I-
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Alright, bro.
Let's say something real quick.
Nobody really care about your little rant,
Let me
though.
say something real quick. At some point, bro, we gotta stop lying to ourselves, bro.
Okay, bro. Can I say my top 5?
Good rappers. Tupac is not a good rapper, bro.
Okay.
He's meaty as a rapper. The bars subpar. His punchline
So
subpar.
so Young Boy
the
got
delivery
bars?
subpar. Yes. I'm trying to tell you, bro. What's in the mic? Come on, bro. Tupac wasn't the biggest rapper during his era.
I get what you're saying.
How was he not the biggest rapper during his era,
He
bro?
wasn't even
Nah.
the biggest rapper during his.
Bring the
Snoop Dogg
stat.
was.
That's not
Snoop
even
Dogg
fact.
was.
Yo,
He
wait,
was,
hold on.
though.
Tupac was on top of the
Hold on.
charts.
Hold
He had a number one album.
Snoop was better.
He had
Snoop was
bro,
running the West Coast.
Yo,
Tupac had a
Alright,
number
who your top
1
five? Who your
album.
top five?
He had the number 1
Tupac's
album.
not my top. Tupac would never be my top 5.
First,
Yeah,
if you
I'm
want to
saying
speak
top
about
20,
being
30,
the top
40,
of the game,
50.
at least be
I know,
factual.
I know.
Who's
Best
your
rapper
top
that's
five?
All right,
better.
my top 5 is no particular order. Nas,
Okay.
Big,
Okay.
Pac. Let me think. It's tough because I could put Jay in there.
Jay-Z overrated to me.
Jay, I put Jay in there, and then my last one, it could really go between. It go between Wayne. It go between 3 Stacks, Andre 3000.
Alright, yeah, that's a good one.
The 5th one is just it's
Who
up
your
in the
top
air.
five?
Can you hold you?
Cole, not in order though. Cole, Drake, Big, dang, Hove, but it's shaky though.
My question, I don't understand the upset.
Nah,
I'm gonna
bro.
let you finish.
When I listen
Even
to
Jay-Z
whole,
told,
when
bro,
I
like-
when I listen to whole, bro, you could like,
I don't hear
Bro,
what people be hearing when they listen to Jay-Z,
oh my
bro.
god,
You gotta
Yeah,
be
that's-
there, bro.
Last comment, Tupac is trash.
That's great, but you know him.
Thanks for watching the
Hey, yo,
411
Tupac needy,
podcast.
bro.
Yo,
Stop
I
streaming his
appreciate
music.
all you guys for tuning in.
Stop streaming
Like
his
and
music.
subscribe and comment.
Brian the GOAT, stop
You
streaming
young boy
Tupac
fans
music.
is really crazy.
Tupac,
Son is
Young Boy
wrong.
better than Tupac.
Bro, you in love with? Yo, I'm a